Thank you so very much for staying with us. And in case you're just joining us, welcome to Kenya's Gold, where the focus of the day is on pig farming in Kenya. Now, remember, pork accounts for 38% of the total meat production in the world. And the people that make that production happen are here with us in studio. We are having a baraza ya wakulima and the experts as well. Now, before we took a break, tulikuwa tunaongelelea mortality. Unapata your 14 piglets, but only 5 make it to the market. I'd like for you, Piggery, to tell me if that's a situation that has happened to you. What was the loss like? Na ulijiita kamushemani ukaona makosa yako ilikuwa wapi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine was bad. I lost 12 piglets, but I later came to raise because of the feeds. Nilikuwa tumia chakula mbaya ile ya mtaa inaitwa chilambe, the leftovers from the hotels, schools. I didn't realize that the piglets had their feeds that are special, the starter feeds and the creep feeds.
Right.
So, so since they could not eat that food, and also when the mother fed on that chilambe, it did not produce any milk. So that's where I came to lose all the piglets for the feeds.
About 12 of them.
All of them, the 12, the whole batch.
So karibu wachane na ukulima hiyo siku.
You get disappointed, but since you have the passion in it,
yeah,
you still get to go on and do. I did my research, and I came. Now I'm the right track.
All right.
Yes.
Maureen, does that story sound familiar?
Well, mine was a cause of inbreeding. Like I said, I started with 6 mothers. One of the mothers I bought from a family friend. The thing he didn't tell me is that it was served by the brother. So after 2 months is when I realized that the pig is actually pregnant. And when I asked him, he told me that mara ya kwanza si mbaya. So it's just okay with the inbreeding. So it gave birth to 6 piglets. They actually died, 5 of them. I remained with 1.
Immediately or after some time?
Immediately.
Immediately?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They died 5 of them. Only 1 survived. But that one, it stayed at the farm for like 9 months. Na haikuwa ina grow. It still looks like a piglet because no, it's in the cause of inbreeding.
Right.
And it had this thing we usually call it in Kikuyu, gadhitima. Ilikuwa ikikaa kidogo na nimeanguka and it will shake and then inaamka inaendelea kukula.
Right.
Yes.
So a lot of care has to be considered with the piglets. Now mambo ya inbreeding is also a bad situation in pigs.
On top, someone need to do some vaccination.
Right.
We have some vaccination that are supposed to be done. Some Farosua vaccination.
Right.
What we call parvovirus vaccination, because this parvovirus usually affect the reproduction system of the pig, and you find that after maybe they are born, they die, or even their mother is giving dead piglets. I think that one should be added on the same, because you might lose your piglet thinking that maybe it's the feeding system that you are using, only to come to realize later that maybe you have lost your piglets because you have not done the vaccination.
Right.
Very
so
important.
That vaccination is done to a pregnant?
Yes.
Right. At what month? Yeah,
we do Farosua vaccination when they are 2 weeks, and then we do parvovirus vaccination when they are 5.5 months old.
Pregnant.
As well, you can do no, not pregnant, just before you serve your pigs.
Okay.
And then as well for the boas, ama dume tunazitanga ndume. You vaccine your boa once a year.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's the iron injection that is also
yes,
given.
that is part of routine.
Yes.
That you usually do to the piglets when they are born.
Okay.
It's usually done the that day, and then as well it comes along with tooth clipping.
Okay.
Castration.
In case I skip that iron injection, nikose kupeana hiyo vaccine, what will happen to my...
What usually happen is that you are now not give. We usually assume that the amount of iron that is in the pig is not enough.
Right.
So you do vaccination using the iron so that this animal will be able to have enough blood for that will help it in fighting the diseases that you may come around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I add something on the iron injection?
Please.
We usually inject iron injection so that the piglets don't get anemia.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Kwa hivyo lazima ufanye hiyo na weke record keeping.
Yes. It's a must.
All right, great. So tumesikia feeds is a real issue. Piggery hapa alikuwa anapeana chirambe. And then your 12 piglets died. I want you, Madam Emma, to talk to us about feeds, the correct feeds. Ukipata piglet wako mpaka afike hiyo 180 kg yenye tunatarajia ndo tupeleke pale sokoni. What are those things that we need to adhere to?
Okay, thank you. The biggest mistake farmers make, like for me when I started with the 10 piglets. When I went to the local buying place to buy the feeds, I was told to buy Sow and Winner. Sow and Winner, Sow and Winner, Sow and Winner, Sow and Winner. What I came to realize later when I went back to the drawing board and did my research, a pig requires a certain feed at a certain age.
Right.
You start with creepers, then you'll go to starters, growers, you know.
Until finisher.
Yeah, until the finisher.
All right.
So that's the correct method.
Right.
That's the biggest mistake farmers make. When you
Right.
go back to the village, they'll tell you, just go buy and Sow and Winner, Sow and Winner, Sow and Winner. And the nutritional value does not add up.
Right.
So that's the biggest mistake I made.
Right.
Yeah.
Daktari,
Yes.
I want you to help us hapo kwa feeds. Tumesikia kuna different feeds at different stages of the life of the piglet. Na pia kuna kwanga na ile lotion. Pig can eat anything. Tena sasa tukisikia pig anakufa after amekula chirambe, we are getting a bit confused.
Okay.
So how important is the commercial feeds?
Okay.
And how do we do it so that we make sure that our animal anafika marketed at the 5 months tuliambiwa. So tuko busy hapa, sio?
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, so please expound a bit on the feeds.
Okay, thank you for that. I think when you talk of feeding and nutrition, when it comes to pigs, it's very important because we are also doing it not as a hobby. I know they are not doing it as a hobby.
Right.
They are doing it as a business. It means by the end of the day, it has to bring returns. So how can it bring returns if you are not feeding these animals the right way? And again, more than 70%, let's say around 75% of the cost of these animals is feeds. So it means also how you use the feeds. There are so many practices that farmers use, you find. They're just pouring feed on the floor, saying that the animals will pick. But you can imagine the loss that goes.
Yes.
By the end of the day, you see the animal consumed that feed, but it didn't.
Right.
Another mistake that most of our farmers are making, and that's why sometimes they say they are not seeing returns, is because they are not using the right type of feed on the animal.
Right.
It's like animals are like humans. At every stage of life, there is the requirements, body requirements. A piglet has a different body requirements
Right.
with a boa, that is with a male, or maybe with a pig that is growing. So we have special feeds for the young ones, the piglets, which we call the creep feed.
Yes.
From there, as we wean them from the mother, that is from the milk, we start feeding them the starter.
Right.
So they are starting life.
Yes.
So once we have given now a starting point, then that's the time we give them growers.
Right.
And then for those going to market, we give them the finisher.
Finisher, right.
And then for those which are milking, we give them lactator feeds because we want them to produce more milk. So
Alright.
that then the young ones have feed.
Right.
So-
in case upate, like you said, unaweza, your pig anaweza zalisha,
Yes.
anaweza zaa, alafu akose maziwa.
Yes.
What happens in that scenario?
So that is one of the main contributing factor, the type of feed we are giving the mother.
Okay.
It's not enough for the mother to generate milk.
Okay.
So let's give the animal the right type of feed at the right stage.
Great.
So not using just the Sow and Winner for all the stages. They are not the same.
Like Madam Emma alikuwa
And then
ameambiwa.
again also, as I finish on the nutrition, my friend said they use the swill, that is from the hotels, from the kitchen waste. Yeah, so there are so many risks that comes with it. One is the risk of diseases. You'll be able to bring diseases to your farm.
Okay.
And the other thing is it's not balanced.
Okay.
So it means the animal will not get the right nutrients.
Right.
It will not be able to achieve the right weight at the right time.
Right.
Yeah.
So tusipatie hiyo chirambi ama ma leftovers. Si ndio? All right. So there's also something, kuna chuma ambayo huwa inahangiwa kwa nyumba hapo. Justin, what is that for?
Now this is part of structure.
Okay.
Maybe before I got to that, I add something on the same.
Okay.
That we do call garaxia, a condition whereby maybe you are so, or even your gilt, the first time a gilt has lost maybe or have not even been able to produce the milk. So it can be even genetical. That's why we talked about the right genes or the right breeds. And as well can be contributed by the food or the type of feeds that you are offering to your pigs. When it comes to structures making, I usually compare the pig tooths with our beards, the men beards, whereby we keep on scratching ourselves with ile unasikia tu scratch tu when the hair start growing. When it comes to pigs, the 8 tooths, they usually protrude zinakaa zile za kasongo. Kasongo. So what usually happens for that chain, after doing the tooth clipping, it becomes...
What's a kaso?
The kasongo.
What is that?
Watho.
The watho.
Oh, watho.
The world pig. Yeah, the world
I was
pig.
lost.
You can see the teeth. They usually protrude from outside.
Okay.
So
that's its name in Kiswahili.
It's the popular.
Alright.
It's the popular name.
Okay. So inatoa meno hivyo.
Yeah, inatoka nje.
Oh, it's the family.
It's the same family.
It's the same family.
Yeah, it's the same family with the domesticated pig.
Okay.
The only difference is that when you do the chain, it helps now to smoothen those teeth, and they don't protrude.
Right.
Secondly, is a game inawatoa stress. Unapata the usual play like it's a game, and then they don't have stress.
Great.
Remember, these animals, they are usually affected by stress.
All right,
Yeah.
good. I want to come to you, Mr. Godwin.
Yes.
Tumefundishwa mambo ya infrastructure, tumefundishwa mambo ya breeds, tumefundishwa mambo ya feeds, tumefundishwa mambo ya health, vaccination. Sasa nataka unifundishe kuingia soko. How do I identify my market and how do I make sure hata pia mimi sigongwi. Unajua saa zingine tu unaweza ambiwa na mtu hii ni 20k na upeane tu. So hiyo market research na kuelewa tu soko yako, please help us understand that aspect.
Yes, sasa after we've reared our pigs to maturity. Tunataka sasa kuuza because mostly that is the most asked question by many farmers. Mtu anakuuliza unaniambia nifuge nguruwe lakini sasa nitapeleka wapi after nikitaka kuuza. We have two aspects in the market. I can talk of one that is called the direct consumer sale, that I sell it to somebody directly who wants to consume, either for meat, and then we have the next aspect that we call, we sell for those people who are doing the breeding.
Okay.
Yes. There is somebody who wants to buy for breeding.
Okay.
And then there is these people who buy for consumption.
Right.
Yes. So when it comes to these people who buy for consumption, the direct consumer sales, we usually have people, even my friend here, Mkulima Pigari, is one of the persons that buy it, I sell it to him.
Right.
So I'm lucky that we've met here and he was one of the people that I sold my pigs to. So
nice.
The market for pigs is there because right now, as Daktari stated, the demand is high.
Right.
Because most people consume now the pork meat. And we have local butcheries, we have people who purchase.
Right.
They come, they buy it either in live weight or dead weight.
Right.
When you want to sell so that usigongwe vile umesema, so you have a way. We have a way of measuring the weight of a pig. We usually have some tape measures that we use to measure the same. And then there are people who opt. Wengine wakikuja kwa farm wanataka kuchinja, alafu mupime peleke nyama.
Right. Great. So what I'm learning from you is the market is there.
The market is there.
Inaweza kuwa direct, ama mwingine wa breeding,
yes.
But the market is there.
It is there.
All right. Thank you. So we are wrapping up our conversation and the second part of our program there. Thank you so very much for being here. I am inspired to try pigs now. I'm a sheep farmer. But now nitaita mtu nyuma ya tent aniambie mambo ya pigs. Thank you so much for being here. But we are not yet done. We have a surprise on our third part of the program. Now this week, on the 27th of November, the Americans celebrate Thanksgiving holiday, which is actually a national holiday, and it's characterized by the traditional meal of turkey. And this holiday has a lot to do with agriculture. So today, we want to celebrate you and eat some turkey here in studio after this break that we are taking right now. And we are back. Thank you so very much for staying with us. We have just wrapped up a nice baraza on all matters pig farming. And now we do want to bring the Thanksgiving vibe here in studio as we also usher in the festive season. And to talk to us a lot more about the Thanksgiving, we have Mr. Brett Tat, who is the U.S. Kenya Agriculture Council. And we also still have our farmers here in studio who we will be eating turkey together with, right? So Mr. Brett, over to you. I just want you to talk to us about the relationship between Thanksgiving and agriculture.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm happy to talk about it. You know, Thanksgiving really is undeniably the most linked to agriculture of all of our holidays, right? This holiday is all about eating. It's all about eating a lot of food and about watching football after eating food. But the origins of Thanksgiving in the 1600s, I think it was like 1620, the European settlers who had moved to the New World, into the Americas, they had partnered with some of the local Indians, the Native American people, who had taught them how to farm in the Americas, right? How to farm maize, how to farm tomatoes, how to farm the crops that were there. Mm-hmm. And the first Thanksgiving was actually a harvest festival. It was where these Native American people and the new European settlers got together and they feasted. They feasted for 3 days on game and on the foods they'd grown and the game that they hunted.
Right.
And so this is a celebration of that. It's something we've continued ever since then.
So can we open the turkey? I think it's always eaten every Thanksgiving.
That's right, that's right.
And it has to be big and stuffed.
That's right. So for Thanksgiving, we always have a turkey. Now, turkey is a bird that is native to the Americas, so native to the Western Hemisphere. So this would have been one of the animals that they could have hunted at the first Thanksgiving.
All right.
So shall we take the plastic?
All right.
And now today, these are commercially available, right?
Right.
These are grown commercially. Poultry farmers, you know, like growing chicken or duck, they're also growing a turkey.
So how do we cut it?
Yeah, well,
I'm going to let you do that.
Should we do it? Shall
yes,
we cut
and as
this?
you do that, I just want Daktari to tell me, Daktari, do we have farmers commercially keeping turkeys here in Kenya?
Yeah, we have a few farmers who are doing it commercially here in Kenya.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right, so now we want to cut it.
Yeah.
It's so humongous.
Absolutely. No, it's a big bird, and everyone has... Oh. Yeah, let's get the flags out of there before I cut the flags.
All right. So do the cutting, do the honors.
It's a big bird, right? And like chicken, you have the white meat here in the breast and then the darker meat in the legs and the thighs. You always cut down the center of the breast first, like this. Now, if I can hold it.
Okay. There you go.
And then we make a cut over here.
Okay.
And that will bring this off in one piece, and then you can slice it smaller from there. Yeah, if I can get it off. There it is.
I think I need to be the first person to taste it.
I think you should, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely you
My
should.
farmers, are you ready to eat turkey with us? Yeah. Unaona mnakuja Kenya's Gold School kuna feast. Good stuff.
Let me just see if I can slide this up here without making a mess.
No worries at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to taste some turkey here.
There you go. So we'll want to cut this if we can in small.
Do I have, so I can just cut it into a small piece and then I'll...
Yeah.
Okay, just do a small piece. And then... Oh yeah, we have forks here. And these forks are, what is it called? Bio consideration to the environment. No plastics. Biodegradable. I like this.
Very nice. So there's the first piece of Thanksgiving turkey right here.
This is so big.
It is big.
Yeah.
It is big. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a big bird.
Okay, so I'm tasting the first piece of turkey here on the set, and then we share with our farmers.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Do
you like it?
It's nice. Yeah. It's really, really nice. So I want you to have a bite as we wish you happy Thanksgiving and thank you for feeding us tonight.
Of course.
And then I'm going to be serving our farmers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let me try.
Very nice.
It's good.
Right. So a lot of turkeys are sold in your country during this period, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Brett, for being here and introducing us to the culture of Thanksgiving and bringing us all this food. All right, thank you so much, our farmers. Anzeni mtu mark kenye unataka tu ukiwa hapo ndio tukisema it's a wrap, you know where you're going. All right. So with that, we have come to the end of the program. Maybe just a parting shot that you can give to our farmers here in Kenya as we wrap up.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, we believe that there are lots of opportunities in agriculture in Kenya, right? This sector is one of the most important sectors in Kenya. It supports what, 40% of the jobs and 22% of the GDP, it is important. And so growing the agricultural sector, protecting the agricultural sector, this is important. And in the United States, we want to be a partner to the Kenyans in doing that.
Right.
So look forward to working together and partnering with all of you to make more food.
Thank you.
Thank
you so very much. Thank you so much to our farmers. Thank you so much, Jason, Maureen, Mr. Godwin, Mr. Piggery, Daktari, thank you for being here. Emma, Patricia, thank you so much, Mr. Brett, for being here and teaching us about Thanksgiving. And thank you so much, viewers back at home, for always being with us here on the program. We appreciate you so very much. Now, you'll allow me to wrap it up because I want to eat. I don't want to talk anymore. There's so much food on this table. But we'll see you again tomorrow with a lot more when it comes to onion farming here in Kenya. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening. My name is Violet Sangina. Goodbye.